Hi, Matt with eTrailer, and today we're talking about the Flint Hill Goods steel hitch carrier on the back of our 2023 Jeep Gladiator. Now, it's going to be a great option for you if you're trying to save some space in your bed, or you have anything back there that you don't want getting dirty and you need it separated from some other items, or you don't want any spillage occurring in the back of your bed. Maybe you don't want your concrete or your mulch getting in there, or if you're out hunting and you get in a game, you don't want that bleeding all over your bed. This is going to be a great solution for you. So let's check it out. This carrier is going to be constructed from steel and going to have a weight capacity of up to 500 pounds. So not only will it be durable, but it can also handle a lot. To go off of that though, we're also going to have this black powder coating to it. And what that's going to do is help it be more rust resistant. Now, I will say over time, if you are throwing a lot more heavy duty items back here, this will be more prone to coming up, and any of that coating could scratch up. Or if you're hooking any points on here, because since it is made of steel, you're going to have a lot of great hook on points. But if you have any metal hooks, that could shave off some of that coating and make it more prone to rusting. So definitely keep an eye on that. And on the very back, we're going to have these reflectors. And that's going to be there just to give you more security. Maybe you're driving on the road, and if someone's getting too close to you, hopefully they spot that first and don't make contact with your vehicle or your carrier. Let's get some measurements now. So the first thing I'll point out is the distance between our carrier and our bumper is actually a pretty decent amount, so I wouldn't worry about it making contact at any time. But it's also pretty easy to access any hardware we have underneath there. But the main thing I want to get is my overall distance. And that's going to be from our back bumper to the end of the carrier, which is going to be about 23 inches. That's not too bad. It's definitely something to think about though if you're in a really tight spot like a parking spot or a garage. Now I want to get our ground clearance. And that's not going to be too bad. It's going to be about 17.5 inches. It's pretty good to think about. But if you are fully loading this up, that's going to drop down maybe by an inch or two. But I still wouldn't worry about it too much, especially if you're going up a steep hill. This sits up pretty high and close to a vehicle, so you're probably not going to make contact with the ground. The way this is going to install is we're going to have this 2-inch shank that goes into a 2-inch hitch receiver. Then we're going to have this anti-rattle bolt that goes through and connect to this 3/4 inch lock nut. And we're going to have a handle on the other side, so it's a little bit easier to use this. And what that's basically doing is preventing our carrier from bouncing around when we're driving down the road. Now, we're still going to have a little bit of up and down movement, which isn't too bad. You're going to have that pretty much with most carriers. And since this isn't loaded up, you're going to have more bounce to it. But if you have this fully loaded up, that should reduce that by a lot. But overall, I think this is going to be a great carrier for you. If you're looking just to keep things out of the bed of your truck, because you're worried about other things getting dirty or getting cross-contaminated, then it's going to help solve that. But if you liked everything you saw today, that's just a look at the Flint Hill Goods steel hitch cargo carrier on the back of our 2023 Jeep Gladiator. Thanks for watching.
Here we are on our test course. As we hit the alternating bumps, you can see what it would be like to hit a pothole on the road. Our solid speed bumps simulate pulling in and out of a driveway or hitting a speed bump in a parking lot. We use the slalom portion of our course to simulate the side-to-side movement, such as turning corners or evasive maneuvers.